500 members in the Dogthras CEDH Discord. We made it to 500. I'm Hummingbird. I'm the owner of such Discord. We're going to be talking about Yoshimaru Thrasio CEDH Discord. Inside baseball. All the little things that are happening inside the Discord and what the deck's been doing. So, after 500 members in, we are here. We are at the point where we have made a primer and a list that I checked on Moxfield. It's like the first Yoshimaru Thrasio CDH deck that comes up if you look for it, which is awesome. That's exactly where we want to be. Everyone's been looking at it, and I have now deleted in the Discord where it had kind of like the database area. I deleted that, and now all you have to do is press !deck, all one word, in like the Thras chat, and everything will come up. I want our Discord to look really clean, really easy to navigate. For all new members, please go to Browse Channels up top and make sure you hit a bunch of them, because we do have a lot of really awesome channels that I guess it's hard to see if you're a new member. I'm working on that. I'm going to work on a new way when you get in Discord, how it kind of leads you through the Discord. I'm going to make a new one. So that's going to come out soon this week. So when you get in the Discord, it kind of leads you through, hey, this is where we normally talk at. This is where we talk about individual cards. This is where we talk about individual decks. So that transitions great into the biggest thing I kind of want to do for our next, because I always want to keep the Discord in like a forward trajectory so that we always have something to look forward to, something to accomplish together. So for new players, which is what the deck and the database and the primer is supposed to be for, we're going to have our separate little area just for new players. So new players can come in here and ask questions about, like this kind of deck. What does it do? What are the combos? What am I expecting in it? We're going to have limited chatter in there. I don't want, and again, DM me, comment all over Thras chat, and tag me if you think this is wrong. I don't want that to be a place where everyone just kind of hangs out. I want it to be educational, kind of lead everyone through the deck, all the combo pieces, why we love the deck, and have kind of ambassadors into there. I'm not saying that we can't get spicy in there, but I want it to be welcoming. I want it to be very, hey, I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you like the deck. What do you want it to accomplish? Do you want the turbo cradle strategy? Do you want, like a big Neoform birthing pod version of it? For me, I run a lot of counterspells and, instant speed stuff. Do you want to run more of a control version? So I want to really, get people to understand there's different versions of the deck. What we say is good for us, but it could not be good for them. Hey. My dog is messing with my other pets. I really want this to be an educational place. People come in, they can put !deck, and it'll pop up the deck, and they can understand, okay, this is what it's supposed to look like. That's kind of the beginner-friendly, because I re-looked over the list today. It's very beginner-friendly. There's a bunch of stuff I wouldn't run, but then I thought, I was like, but it's easy to know MEL plus Derevi or Cloud of Fairies equals win. It's easy. And that's kind of what we want. So I want people to come in. I don't know what it looks like. I'm kind of spitballing. But people come in. They go, hey, I want to learn more about the deck. We have a couple big resource parts where, okay, these are the combos. Read through them. And, we have it in the primer, but kind of break it down in the Discord. Because just one less step people have to go through. These are the cards that are staples. Please do not take these out. These are things that we've really gone through. It's like Rogsai saying, oh yeah, Ristic Study's a maybe. No, that's 100%. Just like us, Nature's Chosen, Gaia's Cradle, those are 100%. Derevi, there's no reason why you wouldn't run Derevi. It's better than Tymna in our deck. Why would you not run it? So, I want that. I want a beginner area. That's my new thing. So you come in, you get educated, you see if the deck is good for you, you kind of just have the resources shoved in your face. Because right now, what I've been telling people is make a deck, and then put it up, and then we'll rip it apart. I think it's better to be okay, these are the steps that would be really beneficial to you to take, and then put up a deck, and then we can rip it apart. Just kind of like an easier on-ramp. And again, I want it to look clean, simple, easy. So that's my next thing. So a beginner's sandbox area. And of course, we need to name it something very Thrasios or Yoshimaru. Doggy daycare, something like that. I love that we have the names that are all sparkly. The next boost, we need 2 more boosts, I believe. 2 more boosts. And then we can put a little name bracket that Discord gave us. We're a small Discord. Not as small as many. But we are still a small Discord, so it's hard to get all the boosts we need. So, boost us. Boost us up. We're at level 2 right now, but if you boost us, we'll get the little nameplate, and we can put dog, or I wish we could put Yoshi, or Thras, or something, but it's only 4 letters, so we'll figure out what to put in there. But yeah, we need the boosts, and we'll do that. And then after that, we're going to get boosts and get up to bigger levels, so I don't really know what the levels do. You can share more pictures, or the videos upload faster, whatever. Boost us. Please boost us. If you have any boost left, give it to us. We will do awesome things with it, I promise. One of the biggest things that has happened since the 100-member last time I talked to you was Snowball has come in. One of the best playmat artists in the game have invaded our Discord and gave us a challenge. If we can meet their commission rate, which is $400, they will make us a playmat. It'll be limited in number. We will get first crack at it, and we can choose the numbers we want in case that's important to you. And also, me and Snowball have some things, some extra perks in there. So, if you go to playmat artwork, click on the Snowball, you can go and see the first thing up there is the link to our GoFundMe. Now, GoFundMe is imperfect, but I thought it was the most transparent and best way to do it instead of just putting up like my Venmo or Snowballs or something. This is a very good way to see it. I know that GoFundMe takes a little bit of money out from what we're doing, so maybe we have to over-raise by $20, but I know we can do that. So, please go there and give as much as you want. I gave $10. It doesn't have to be a whole ton. Give what you can, and I promise you, you're going to see that come back to you. I'm going to keep hush-hush. I'm going to keep hush-hush. But if we make this 400, it allows us to be a little bit more prominent, a little bit more badass. We get to become a little bit more... I mean, we're starting to break into the top 10. People are starting to understand what we're playing. You know? Like... There are big content creators and big, like Ian has played this, Dylan has played this. There are people that are playing this deck that have a ton of eyeballs on it. And us just continuing to work and get these artists who care about our things. My Dogthras mat is in the mail. Hopefully it makes it. I have a tournament in a week. Hopefully I get it. But like people are making things because they love this deck and they love our community. Gold Sabretooth was a surprise. I think he just liked the deck and threw it out there. Also, Gold Sabretooth, I feel like, has his finger on the pulse of CEDH, so he knows every deck that's coming up. But Snowball wants to see if we can do this. And I know we can. Also, if you didn't know about all this, he also made, Chatterfang? He went to the Chatterfang Discord and said the same thing to them. So they're fundraising over there. Now... Snowball and I have been talking, and really wants to do the Dogthras one before Chatterfang. Pretty sure he didn't say that to the Chatterfang people, but I know we can do it. We can make it before the squirrel. Dogs eat squirrels. We don't need to put up with this crap. They're playing Golgari. We're not going to lose to a Golgari commander, all right? So, please go in and give as much as you can. Give whatever you can. If it's $5, it's $10. That's great. We have 500 people. Like, if we all gave a couple bucks, this is easy. And then I'm telling you, you're going to get it back in the way that you want it. I'm telling you. Snowball's got some cool stuff. I got cool stuff to give people. We can do this, all right? That's pretty much it. 500. I knew we can do it. I can't say, like, well, thank you so much. I know we can do it. I'm out there advertising for our Discord. I try to like spend like an hour a week advertising, you know, and even when I'm not out there advertising or commenting on stuff and getting people in, people are adding themselves to the Discord. Wherever we are, people know where we are. That also comes with everyone else kind of putting that out there too. So on your Moxfield like links or Archidect links, put the Discord. You know, if you have a bunch of friends that are CEDH grinders who are just Discord humans, because I know a lot of people just like are in Discords and love Discords, send them our Discord. I'm not saying to like fluff up our numbers, but there are intelligent people who may have a different angle that can come in and hang out with us. So if your friend plays Plagon and just like needs some new Discord to go in and raid and say, hey, the new Cradle is amazing. And we're like, dude, you're a Plagon player. And he's like, no, but he has fresh eyes. You know, he'll be able to say like, no, but what if this and that? And like with Derevi, you're good. Like, what are you talking about? Yoshimaru's a 4-4 all the time anyway. You know, like there are people out there that can give us really, really good insight who may not play our deck or don't even know they're going to play our deck yet and get in and see all the great things we're talking about and go, oh, I'm going to put together this deck with a weird card that no one else is playing. And then they get to test this card from Final Fantasy that no one's playing and gets it. Or they come in and they tell us not to bother with a card or tell us to go for it. Right now, Lurking Predators, I want to run that enchantment so bad. But, you know, maybe not for my deck. I'm on like 22 creatures. But for a 30 creature pile, that might be really good. You know who we got that idea from? Kinnan players. You know, like these people will come in and make our deck better. So spread the news that we have a cool deck and a cool Discord. And I'll talk to you guys in another 100 members, 600. We're going to get it soon. Bye.